Okay, 5:15, 5:15. Good evening, everyone. We'll call the regular session for Wednesday, January 10th, 2024 to order. I will call the meeting to order at 5:15. Please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Mr. Zerlo, would you please conduct a roll call?
Certainly. Mr. Castine.
Present.
Mr. Bazzaio.
Here.
Mr. Hall.
Here.
Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Kretzer.
Here.
Mr. Perrier.
Here.
Mr. Randall.
Here.
Mr. Timmons.
Here.
And Ms. Waldron is excused this evening. You have a quorum.
Very good, thank you. All legislators have received a copy of the minutes for December 27th, regular session. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes. Motion by legislator Hall, second by legislator Timmons. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Why is that on there twice? Oh. All legislators have received a copy of the stenographer's minutes of the January 4th, 2024 organizational meeting. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections to those minutes, I will entertain a motion. Legislator Hughes, motion. Legislator Perrier, second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak to the legislature at this time? Anyone at all like to speak to the legislature?
As soon as the public is done, I'd like to say a couple words.
Sure.
I was going to do this at the organizational meeting, but as soon as we came out of executive session, you hadn't quite said session, and motion to adjourn was.
Oh, that was it? Yeah. No, you're welcome to
So
speak
I want
always.
to make sure I do it now before we get to the motion to adjourn. I want to make sure we recognize the 2024 President of Nisac County Board Chairs.
Oh.
Recognize that our own person is, Mr. Henry is there, and I think it ought to be entered in our minutes that
Well, thank you very much. That's nice.
representing the whole state.
We are.
Representing our county.
It's a
And
pretty motley group that you're representing.
Apparently they have a low bar.
Is this the first time that, we're
Yes,
going to
it is.
This
I
is
think
probably
it
the
is.
first time that Clinton
This
County.
is the first time that our chairman, your chairman, has led that group.
Well, thank you,
So I
Calvin.
want to enter it in the minutes that we're
Thank you.
congratulating you, sir.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Anything further? We will now go to committee reports. I'll call the chairperson of each committee in alphabetical order by committee. Starting with Buildings and Grounds and Legislator Bazzaio.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and congratulations. The Buildings and Grounds Committee has not met since the last regular session. End of report.
Very good, thank you. Children and Family Services, Legislator Perrier.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Children and Family Services Committee has not met since the last regular session. End of report.
Very good, thank you. Economic Development, Mr. Zerlo, do you have that?
I do, sir. On behalf of Legislator Waldron, the Economic Development and County Operations Committee has not met since last regular session. However, resolution number 15 was pulled and has been placed on the agenda this evening.
Very good, thank you. Finance, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Finance Committee has not met since the last regular session. Resolutions 16 and 17 were pulled and have been placed on the agenda. End of report.
Thank you. Health Committee and Legislator Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Health Committee has not met since our last regular session. I don't have the next one, so. End of report.
Very good, thank you. And Human Services and Legislator Randall.
Human Services Committee has not met since the last regular session. All resolutions 18 and 19 were pulled and have been placed on the agenda.
Very good, thank you, sir. Personnel. The Personnel Committee has not met since the last regular session, but resolution number 20 was pulled and has been placed on tonight's agenda. That's the end of that report. And Plattsburgh International Airport, Legislator Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Plattsburgh International Airport Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, January 24th at 4 p.m. And I'd like to invite all the legislators, as Mike told you, the owner of Breeze will be here to give us a presentation, and it would be nice if everybody showed up. at 4 PM on the 24th.
At the airport?
Here.
Here, and that will be done, that portion of that meeting will be at executive.
Oh, that's the 4 o'clock?
Right.
Okay, I got it, thank you.
So the only caveat, and I'm still working with the airport, is if their agenda is large, we may try to do it 3:30. I know that puts people in a bit of a bind, but I do want to provide, you know, our speaker, you know, proper amount of time to get,
And the report.
Thank you very much. Public Safety, Legislator Castleton.
The Public Safety Committee has not met since the last regular session. Resolutions 21 through 24 were pulled and have been placed on the agenda. And the report, sir.
Very good, thank you very much. And Transportation, Legislator Kretzer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Transportation Committee has not met since the last regular session. Resolutions number 25 and 26 were pulled and have been placed on the agenda. Thank you, report.
Very good, thank you. Liaison reports. Board of Health, Legislator Hughes.
Just found out tonight, sir. I don't have a.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
So, no, I'm actually looking forward to that, though. Thank you.
Oh, good, okay.
Actually, so.
Chamber of Commerce, Legislator Kretzer.
No report?
Community Service Board,
No report.
Legislator
No
Castleton.
report, sir.
Cooperative Extension, Legislator Timmons.
No report, sir.
Discipline Review, no. Grievance, no. Inter-county, obviously no. No. LCLG, Regional Planning Board.
Yesterday, we had the organizational meeting down in Lake George.
Yep.
So we elected all new officers, and LCLG's in great financial shape. They had
Shannon
really
attended,
good year.
Shannon attended.
Shannon was there, yep, and Shannon's back on, she assumed the same position she had appointed to last year. And they're looking forward to working more with Clinton County and the towns in Clinton County. And if anybody needs a grant administered, or, you know, put in and have the grant administered, that it's something that they, you know, they work with, they'd be more than happy to work with anybody in Clinton County. They want a larger footprint up here.
And small business.
Small business loans, I mean, they have so many different facets to them that, and they just want a bigger footprint up here. So,
Okay, anything further?
that's it, thank you.
Okay. Soil and Water, Legislator Desire or Timmons.
We will actually be meeting next Thursday. I don't know if you're able to make such a short schedule on it, but at 6 o'clock, so.
What time?
Next Thursday, tomorrow?
No, next week's.
Next week?
Yeah, next week, Thursday at 6.
I'll get with you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Workforce Development Board, Mr. Perrier.
No report.
report.
Chairman, we are, you see here that we missed the opportunity for staff reports.
How did I skip that?
You didn't, we did.
You did? Oh, so it's not my fault.
No.
Okay, I like it. Staff reports, do you have anything?
No, I don't, sir.
Mr. Hurley, staff report.
Very briefly, I was invited to the Governor's State of the State message yesterday. Fairly uneventful, to be very frank with you. That being said, I put on your desk NISAC's summary of the State of the State speech. The rubber is going to hit the road next Tuesday when she presents for her 2024-2025 state budget. That's when, you know, we'll begin our certainly year-long lobbying campaign, but not a whole bunch that was directly affecting county governments in her speech, but we are looking forward to her budget release next week. But take a look at that actually.
Anything further? Any questions? Okay, before voting on the resolutions, I want to note the majority of the resolutions have been thoroughly discussed by the appropriate committees, and the legislature is taking action tonight based in large part on the recommendations of those committees. Mr. Zerlo, will you please read the titles of the resolutions to be acted upon?
Yes, sir. Resolution number 15, authorizing payment of membership dues for real property.
Motion, Legislator Kretzer, second, Legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 16, authorizing payment of membership dues for purchasing.
Motion, Legislator Timmons, second, Legislator Bizzaio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 17, awarding bid for removal of trash and recyclables for purchasing.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 18, authorizing payment of membership dues, Office for the Aging.
Motion, legislator Randall, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 19, approving reappointments, the Office for the Aging Advisory Committee, Office for the Aging.
Mr. Randall, 5-4.
Yes.
5-4. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 20, approving creation of a permanent full-time junior social services attorney, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion?
Kim, can you just outline this for those folks not on personnel?
Sure, so for those that might not be aware, there is quite a few vacancies in the legal department of social services. So in a way to hire somebody that is going to sit for the bar exam, we are creating a junior slot. We've done this in the DA's office and in the public defender's office.
No, this woman, they've already passed the bar, they're waiting to be admitted to the bar.
Right, so they will hire this individual as a junior position, leave the attorney position vacant, and when she passes everything and gets admitted, she will go into the attorney slot. So even though it says a new position, it's no new FTE.
Okay. Anything further? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 21, authorizing various contracts for the year 2024 Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 22, authorizing payment of 2024 membership dues, District Attorney.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 23, authorizing payment of membership dues, probation.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 24, authorizing contract with Post Residential Placement Program, Probation Department.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 25, authorizing various contracts for the year 2024 Highway Department.
Motion, legislator Kretzer, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 26, authorizing the purchasing agent to solicit bids for 2 standardized Ford F-350 crew cab pickup trucks highway.
Motion, legislator Kretzer, second, legislator Bizzio. Discussion.
Yes, Chairman, just to remind everybody, these were approved in the 2024 budget. This is the process to procure those vehicles, cost of which is covered by CHIP.
Any further questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 27, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the fiscal year 2023 Homeland Security Grant Program Emergency Services.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 28, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the economic development budget legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Randall. Any discussion?
Just to remind everybody and to advise Legislator Randall, the entire cost of that department is borne by a contract with the IDA. So this costs your county levy zero.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 29, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the continuing mental health grants for 2024 mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 30, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for insurance reimbursement, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 31, complying with New York State Controller regulations by establishing standard workday and reporting of retirement credit for elected and appointed officials, legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hall. Discussion.
Yes, you all are familiar with this process. Commissioner Soulier, quite frankly, never did it, not his fault. But he made aware of it and provided his record of activities to me. They met the qualifications you see here on the resolution. Once this resolution is passed, Ms. Dimblong will post this for 30 days in the lobby, and then we'll report to the state of New York. Happy to say that new legislator Randall, because he's retired from the state of New York, does not have to do a record of activities. So that makes all of our lives a little better.
And cheap.
And cheap. That's right.
Does anyone else have any? Oh, wait a minute.
Somebody's calling in.
Somebody's doctor.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Is there anything further to come before the legislature?
Motion to adjourn.
I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Second by legislator Hughes. Any discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We are adjourned.